Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Matt and Sara Podcast. I'm Matt.
And I'm Sara. Hi, everybody. We are so happy you're here with us today.
Yes, this podcast is for English learners. We speak slowly and clearly so you can understand every word.
That's right. And today, Matt, today's topic is so good.
It really is. Today, we are talking about how to talk to anyone with confidence in English.
Yes, confidence. That word means you feel strong. You feel okay. You are not afraid.
Exactly. So today, Sara and I will help you feel more confident when you speak English, with anyone, anywhere.
A stranger at the supermarket, a coworker at the office, or maybe a new friend at a party.
All of those situations. We will talk about all of them.
I love this topic because, Matt, do you remember when you first started learning a new language?
Oh, yes. I was so nervous. I was afraid to make mistakes. I didn't want to sound funny.
Me too. I remember the first time I tried to speak English with a native speaker. I was so scared.
What happened?
I said, hello, and then I forgot every single word I knew. Everything disappeared from my brain.
That is so relatable. A lot of our listeners probably feel the same way.
But here's the good news. It gets better. With practice and with the right tools, you can do it.
And that's exactly what today's episode is about. Let's start. Okay, Sara, let's talk about the first thing. Why do people feel nervous when they speak English?
Oh, I think about this a lot. I think the number one reason is fear of making mistakes.
Yes, people are afraid of saying the wrong word or the wrong grammar, and they think other people will laugh.
But here is something very important. Listen carefully, everyone. Most people, most native English speakers, they are not judging you.
That's so true. When someone is speaking English as a second language, native speakers usually think, wow, this person is brave. This person is trying.
Exactly. They think it's impressive. They don't think it's funny.
So the fear is in our head. It's not real.
Right. It's what we call a mental block. A mental block is when your brain stops you from doing something, even if there's no real danger.
Mental block. That's a great phrase. Can you say that again, Sara?
Mental block. M-E-N-T-A-L, block. It means your mind is blocking you, stopping you.
Great word. So the first step to confidence is understanding that your fear is normal. Everyone feels it.
Everyone, even people who are learning their third or fourth language, even Matt.
Even me. I still get nervous sometimes, but I keep going, and that's what matters.
Keep going. Don't stop, even when it's hard, even when you make a mistake.
Okay, so now let's talk about what you can actually do. What are some real tips to feel more confident?
Yes, let's do it. Tip number 1 is very simple, and it works in any language, in any country, in any situation.
What is it?
Smile. Just smile.
Oh yes, this is so powerful. A smile is universal. Everyone understands a smile.
And when you smile, you look friendly. You look open. You look like you want to talk.
And here is something science tells us. When you smile, you actually feel better. Your brain releases happy chemicals.
Happy chemicals. I love that. So smiling helps both the other person and you.
Exactly. So when you see someone and you want to talk to them, start with a smile and then a simple greeting. Like what? Let's give some examples for our listeners.
Sure. You can say, "Hi, how are you?" Simple, easy.
Or you can say, hey, nice to meet you.
Or, "Good morning. How's your day going?"
How's your day going? Let me explain that. It means, how is your day? Is your day good?
Yes, it's a casual, friendly ways to start a conversation. Very natural.
Natural is a great word here. We want to sound natural, not like a robot, not like a textbook.
Right. Textbooks sometimes teach very formal English, but in real life, people speak more casually.
For example, a textbook might say, "How do you do?" But in real life, most people say, "Hey, how are you?" or "What's up?"
What's up is very casual, very informal. You say that to a friend, not to your boss.
Good point. There are different levels of English: formal, informal, and everything in between.
But for most everyday conversations, informal English is totally fine, and it sounds friendly.
Great. So tip 1, smile and use a simple greeting. Easy, right?
Very easy.
Okay, tip number 2. Sarah, this one is my favorite.
What is it?
Ask questions. When you don't know what to say, ask a question.
I love this tip. It's so smart. Because when you ask a question, the other person talks, and you listen.
Exactly. You don't have to do all the talking. You just need to keep the conversation going.
And people love to talk about themselves. It's human nature. So if you ask about them, they are happy.
So, what kind of questions can you ask? Let's think of some examples.
Okay, if you meet someone new, you can ask, "Where are you from?"
Or, what do you do? That means, what is your job?
Or, "Do you live here?" Or, "How long have you been in this city?"
All very simple questions, short sentences, easy to say.
And here's a trick. After they answer, use what they said to make another question.
Yes, that's called follow-up questions. Let me give an example. If someone says, "I'm from Brazil," you can say, "Oh, really? I love Brazil. What city are you from?"
See? You use their answer to continue the conversation. It feels natural. It flows.
It flows. That means it moves smoothly, like water.
And when a conversation flows, both people feel comfortable. Both people enjoy it.
Now, some learners are afraid to ask questions because they might not understand the answer.
Oh, that's a real concern. What do you do when you don't understand?
You say, "Sorry, can you say that again?" Or, "Could you repeat that, please?"
Or, "Could you speak a little more slowly, please?" That is totally okay to ask.
Native speakers understand. They are happy to help. No one will be angry if you ask them to repeat.
And actually, asking someone to repeat is also a sign of respect. It means, I want to understand you. I'm paying attention.
Beautifully said, Sarah. Okay, so tip 2, ask questions and use follow-up questions to keep the conversation going.
Okay, Matt. Tip number 4 is maybe the most important one.
Ooh, what is it?
Use simple words. Don't try to use complicated vocabulary when you don't need to.
This is so important. A lot of learners think, to sound smart, I need to use big words.
But that is not true. Clear communication is the goal, not impressive vocabulary.
Even native speakers use simple words in everyday conversation. Nobody is walking around saying, "I require nourishment at this present moment."
They just say, "I'm hungry, let's eat."
Exactly. Simple, direct, clear.
So if you don't know a word, use a simpler one or describe what you mean.
For example, if you don't know the word umbrella, you can say, "The thing you use when it rains," to protect yourself.
And most people will understand exactly what you mean, and they might even teach you the word.
Yes, that's actually a great way to learn new vocabulary. Describe it and let the other person help you.
People love helping. It makes them feel good, so don't be embarrassed to not know a word.
Never be embarrassed. Learning is a process. Everyone is learning something.
Another thing, use short sentences. Don't try to say everything in one long, complicated sentence.
Break it up. Short sentences are easier to say and easier to understand.
For example, instead of saying, "Although I have been living in this city for approximately 3 years, I still find it challenging to navigate certain areas," you can say, "I live here for 3 years, but sometimes I get lost."
Yes, much simpler, much more natural, and totally clear.
Grammar doesn't have to be perfect either. Communication is more important than perfect grammar.
Yes, if someone understands you, you did a great job. Perfect grammar is not always necessary.
Great. So tip 3, use simple words, short sentences, and focus on being clear.
Okay, Matt. I think tip number 4 is maybe the most important one.
Ooh, what is it?
Practice every day. Every single day.
Yes, this is the key. You can know all the tips in the world, but if you don't practice, nothing changes.
Think about it like going to the gym. If you go one time, you will not have big muscles.
No, you won't. You have to go every day. A little bit every day is much better than a lot one day and then nothing for a week.
Consistency. That's the word. Consistency means doing something regularly. Not perfectly, just regularly.
And here is the good news. You don't need to practice for 5 hours a day. Even 15 minutes a day is enough.
15 minutes? That's nothing. Everyone has 15 minutes.
And there are so many ways to practice. You can listen to podcasts, like this one.
You can watch movies or TV shows in English. You can read simple texts or articles.
You can talk to yourself in English, in the mirror, in the shower, anywhere.
Talking to yourself sounds a little strange, but it really works. You practice the sounds, the rhythm, the words.
And you can use apps. There are many apps that help you practice English conversation.
Or find a language exchange partner, someone who speaks English and wants to learn your language.
That's a great idea. You help them with your language, and they help you with English. Everyone wins.
And don't forget, making mistakes is part of practicing. Every mistake teaches you something.
A mistake is not a failure. A mistake is a lesson.
I love that. A mistake is a lesson. Everyone write that down.
Or save this episode and listen again.
Yes, listen again. Listen many times. Repetition is very helpful for language learning.
So tip 4, practice every day, even a little bit. Be consistent.
Okay, we have one more tip. Tip number 5.
This one changed my life, Matt. I really mean it.
Tell us.
Instead of thinking about yourself, focus on the other person.
Oh, that's deep. Say more.
When we're nervous in a conversation, we are thinking, am I saying this right? Do I sound stupid? Is my grammar correct? Am I making a face?
Yes, we are so focused on ourselves.
But when you switch your focus to the other person, when you really listen, when you're curious about them, your nervousness goes down.
Because you're not thinking about yourself anymore. You're thinking about them.
Exactly. Curiosity is the enemy of fear. When you are curious, you are not afraid.
That's so powerful. Curiosity is the enemy of fear.
So go into every conversation thinking, I want to learn something about this person. I'm curious about who they are.
And that changes everything. Your body language changes, your voice changes. You become more relaxed.
Body language is also very important, by the way. Body language means how you move your body when you talk.
For example, making eye contact, looking at the person when they speak, not at your phone, not at the floor.
Eye contact shows confidence. It shows you are present, you are here, you are listening.
And nodding your head. Nodding means moving your head up and down, like this. Yes, yes, I understand.
Nodding shows the other person that you are following the conversation, even if you don't say anything.
And stand or sit in an open position. Don't cross your arms, don't close yourself off.
Open body language makes you look friendly and approachable. Approachable means easy to talk to.
So, tip 5, focus on the other person, be curious, use good body language, make eye contact, nod, smile.
All of those together make a huge difference.
Sarah, I think it would be really helpful if we showed our listeners a real example, like a full conversation.
Oh yes, great idea. Let's do a role play. A role play is when you pretend to be in a situation. You act it out.
Okay, let's pretend we are at a coffee shop and I see someone sitting alone. I want to start a conversation.
Perfect. I'll be the stranger. Go ahead, Matt.
Hi there. Sorry to bother you. Is the seat taken?
Oh no, go ahead. Please sit down.
Thank you so much. I love this coffee shop. Do you come here often?
Yeah, I actually come here every morning. The coffee is amazing.
Oh, really? I just moved to this area. I'm still discovering everything. What do you usually order?
I always get the oat milk latte. It's my favorite. Have you tried it?
Not yet, but now I will. I'm Matt, by the way.
Nice to meet you, Matt. I'm Sarah.
So, Sarah, do you live nearby?
Yeah, just about 5 minutes away. And you said you just moved here. Where did you move from?
I moved from the city. I wanted something a little quieter, a bit more relaxed.
Oh, I totally understand. This neighborhood is great for that. Very calm, friendly neighbors.
That's exactly what I was hoping to hear. Well, it was so nice to chat with you, Sarah.
You too, Matt. Welcome to the neighborhood.
Thank you. Have a wonderful day.
You too. Take care.
Okay, let's stop the role play there. What did you notice, everyone?
First, Matt started with something polite. He said, "Sorry to bother you." That is a very polite way to start.
It shows you are not rude. You respect the other person's space.
Then he asked a question about the coffee shop. Something easy, something related to where they were.
Talk about your environment, your surroundings. It's always an easy starting point.
And then he shared a little about himself. He said, "I just moved here." That opened the door for more questions.
When you share a little about yourself, the other person feels comfortable sharing too.
And at the end, both people said something warm. Take care. Have a wonderful day.
Ending warmly is just as important as starting warmly. It leaves a good feeling.
And nobody used complicated vocabulary. Nobody said anything perfect. It was just natural.
Natural and human. That's what a good conversation is. Human connection.
And you can do this too. Our listeners can have conversations exactly like this one.
Practice this role play at home. Pretend you are at a coffee shop. Talk to an imaginary person. Say the words out loud.
Out loud is important, not in your head. Your mouth needs to practice the movements, the sounds.
Your mouth is a muscle, and muscles need exercise.
I love that. Your mouth is a muscle. Exercise it every day.
Okay, Sarah, before we wrap up, let's give our listeners some real phrases they can use right away.
Yes, practical phrases. Things you can say today.
Okay, let's start with starting a conversation. What do you say first?
You can say, "Hi, nice to meet you." Or, "Hey, how are you doing?" Or, "What a great day," right?
That last one is a small talk opener. Small talk is light conversation, not serious, just friendly.
Like talking about the weather. In English-speaking countries, people love to talk about the weather.
It's true. You can always say, "Wow, it's really hot today," or "Can you believe this rain?"
And the other person will usually agree and start talking. It's easy.
Okay, now what about when you don't understand something?
You say, "Sorry, could you repeat that?" Or, "I'm sorry, I didn't catch that. Could you say it again?"
I didn't catch that. That's a great phrase. Catch here means I didn't hear or understand.
Or you can say, "Could you speak a little more slowly, please?" And always add please. It's polite.
What about when you want to end a conversation politely?
You can say, "It was so nice talking to you." Or, "I have to go now, but it was great meeting you."
Or, let's keep in touch. That means let's stay connected. Let's talk again in the future.
Or, "Have a great day." That's always a nice way to end any conversation.
Simple, warm, friendly. All of these phrases are easy to remember.
And the more you use them, the more natural they feel. They become automatic.
Automatic means you don't have to think about it. It just comes out, like breathing.
Exactly. That's the goal. English becomes automatic, natural, easy.
Okay, we're getting close to the end of today's episode. Let's review everything we talked about.
Yes, a quick review. Tip number 1, smile and start with a simple greeting.
Tip number 2, ask questions. Use follow-up questions to keep the conversation going.
Tip number 3, use simple words and short sentences. Clear communication is the goal.
Tip number 4, practice every day. Consistency is key, even 15 minutes.
And tip number 5, focus on the other person. Be curious. Use good body language.
5 tips, all simple, all very effective.
And one bonus tip from me, be kind to yourself. Learning a language is hard. It takes time.
Yes, give yourself credit for trying. Every time you speak English, even if it's not perfect, you are doing something amazing.
You are communicating across languages. You are connecting with people from different cultures. That is incredible.
So hold your head up, speak with confidence, and remember, People want to understand you. They are on your side.
Everyone is on your side. The world is friendly. Most people are kind, and most conversations end well.
I love that. The world is friendly.
It really is. And you know what, Matt? I think a lot of people forget that confidence is not something you are born